Hi everyone, so it's been a while, but I haven't filmed a YouTube video for years at this point. I wanted to upload a small video of my collection today because if you don't follow me on socials, then I don't know if you will know this, but yeeun formerly from CLC and recently as a solo artist and a member of the Queendom puzzle group el7zup, is my alt bias, and I have been working on this collection now for probably about 2 or 3-ish years, and I collect absolutely everything for yeeun. I started working before obviously she was a soloist or el7zup just on her CLC items, which were hard as hell to get, but obviously last year she had a really active year and I was able to get a lot of her items as they came out, which definitely helped my collection a lot. I mean, CLC era is so hard to find stuff for, but like I said, have been doing this for a couple of years now, and I'm really happy with my progress and just overall how everything looks. So I wanted to make this video to show you all my collection. I will try my best to describe where cards are from as I flick through, but if you do have any questions, just leave them in the comments below and I'll try and get back to you if I know the answer. So starting off here, I just have a little keychain that was from her Japanese event this year for her first anniversary. It just has a picture of her from the Cherry Coke music video and also a little one here of her logo. So I'm just going to flick that over for now. So starting off, obviously we have her earliest CLC card. So here we have a nuclear Japan something. Like I said, I'm not always 100% sure of what things are called, but I will try my best. And then this was for their first Japan release. So we have type A, B and C of the album photo cards, as well as her ID card. Moving on, we then have the first Japan fan club. These were the Polaroids given out. They're printed, so not actually signed. The template I follow says that there's 4 of these, but I think there might be 5 and the 5th one is just really hard to come by, but I am missing 1 of the 4 that we know of definitely. Moving on then, we then have more first fan club things. I think this was the main photo card and this is a behind type 1. It's also hand signed on the back, which is really nice. I then have her Freezum album photo card, her 2 black dress album photo cards, as well as finally I got this very recently off a kind friend on Instagram, which is her black dress broadcast card. This was honestly like the card I wanted the most for ages. It's only ever been sold a couple of times from what I could tell, and I was so glad that I could get my hands on this. I just can't even explain my excitement when I opened this up in the mail recently. I just had to put it in the middle between the 2 black dress album cards. I then on the bottom row here just have her United Cube Polaroid set. That was from the Cube concert that happened. Moving on to No era, so I have her No album photo card, as well as her 2 photos by Elky. They did a set, so there was 2 per member. For No, I have both her broadcast cards. They're kind of like thinner. I don't know if you can tell, but they're not as wide as usual photo cards. All of kind of CLC's cards are different sizes if you can't tell already. Then for Me, I have 3 of her broadcast cards. I'm missing 1 here and I'm also missing another one here. For Devil, I literally just completed this today as I'm filming this video. This was my last photo card that I needed, and not only did I find it, I found it doodled, which is amazing. This card I've never seen for sale apart from the time I bought it, and even to find it doodled, I was just blown away when it came up. I couldn't believe that I was seeing that on my screen. So this is kind of a Devil page. There will be a Me card there eventually, but yeah, I have all her broadcast cards. Some are signed on the back and it's a bit confusing because she was signing with her new signature at this point, but the printed ones have her old signature. So yeah, I put the 2 ones that are signed in the middle here. I then have her 2 Yes Devil photo cards here. I think these were from a magazine in like Hong Kong or something. I could be completely wrong, but yeah. Next up, I have a bit of a miscellaneous page. It is kind of in chronological order, which is why sometimes pages are a bit weird, but anyway. So here I have her 2 broadcast photo cards for when she was an MC on the show. They do have cute little messages on the back there, as you can see. I then have her 2020 CLC Season's Greetings, both her solo solo card and the unit card. Moving on then to Helicopter Era, I have both her album photo cards. I know this one was a K-Town for You POB. I'm not sure what with the other ones, but if you do have any questions, like I said, just pop them in the comments below. So yeah, these are just Helicopter POBs. I then have one more Helicopter POB there, and this was from an event. There's only 10 of these in the world. I can't remember the name of the event, but there is another one where I think there was also only 10. I am missing that one still. It's one of my biggest ISOs this year. Hopefully I can find it because that would complete Helicopter Era for me. Again, then just returning back to Helicopter POBs. I have two more here. I know this one is Make Star. I have another one of the Yes cards that was around Helicopter Era. I then have her 2021 Season's Greetings CLC photo card, as well as the Cube pre-order benefit. Then we move on drastically. Here is kind of where she left Cube, and obviously last year debuted as a soloist under Superbell. So the first item I have is her Strange Way to Love broadcast card. It's actually a mirror on the back, so I don't know if it's a card or a mirror, but it's photo card sized and I've put it in my binder anyway. Moving on then to obviously Song of the Century, her debut last year with Cherry Coke. Firstly, I just have the 6 pre-order cards. These were given out randomly if you pre-ordered the album. I like how they used photos from all the different concepts for those. Then moving on, we have the first row of album photo cards. So these are all from the white version, as well as these are all from the white version. Then these are all the red version photo cards. So in total, there was 6 in kind of each set. Moving on, we then have her Cherry Coke broadcast photo cards. I am so glad I completed this. It cost me a lot of money, but I do not regret a thing. Again, I'm not completely sure on which music show is which broadcast card, but I had to put these all in the middle because they were in the same outfit and it looks really cute. So they fill a 9 pocket page and go over to here. I absolutely adore the backs of these, by the way, and I like how there's a different message on each one. Moving on, we have 2 more Cherry Coke broadcast cards, and then we go into the Cherry Coke, or it's actually called The Beginning, the album, sorry, but I just refer to it as Cherry Coke. We have the first Make Star POBs, so she kind of did 2 in each concept for those. Then for the Make Star second set, there's one there, which obviously is kind of in set with that one, those 2 and these 2. I think then it was if you ordered all 6 cards, you got this as a benefit. It's a little 2-cut of yeeun. Down the bottom row, I think this was from the next round. There was 2 benefits again for if you ordered the set, a good luck and some sort of night time. I really can't remember now what these were, but little message cards. And then down the bottom here, this is from the next set here on the next page, but as a winner benefit, I got a signed version. I'm actually really happy because I got a version of my favorite card signed. You could have had any of these, so it was just complete luck that I got my favorite one. I was very lucky enough to meet yeeun for every fan sign this era. These were the Make Star next set, the 3rd round, which was Harry Potter themed, and in the fan call she was in a Harry Potter outfit and it was so cute. I have really fond memories of yeeun because this was my first era where I got to actually talk to her, but also for this Harry Potter call. By then it was the 3rd or 4th time we'd spoken, I believe, and I asked her why she was Slytherin and she replied saying she wasn't sure and that Make Star just made her put it on and she had no clue about Harry Potter, which I find so hilarious. But yes, that was Make Star 3, and then these 3 down the bottom are my music taste, which I literally didn't even try for this fan sign. Literally for my music taste, I bought 3 cards or 3 albums to get the 3 cards, and I ended up winning the fan sign. It was a complete shock to me, and yeah, that was like my 4th time meeting her. It was just crazy this era, so those were the 3 cards from there. And as part of winning that, I got a signed version of one of the cards. Again, she seems to just give me my favorite, I know it's not her, it's the company's, but my favorite card each time. So yeah, I have a signed copy of that card. Then moving on to Queendom Puzzle. I don't really remember how this worked at the time, but one of these was her regular card. They had kind of trading packs, and one of these was her photo card holder. They did like a Queendom photo card holder. I think it's this one. There was also then a lucky draw event, which is where these are from. Her company, Superbell, ran a couple of events during the time she was on Queendom Puzzle and gave out prizes if you were voting or supporting yeeun. And my friend actually won one of the events and sold me this card. It's it's a signed card from the Snap performance they did in the show, which is one of my favourite yeeun performances, so I'm so happy to have that. Then obviously yeeun came 7th in the show and debuted with el7zup, so here we start the el7zup era. Here we have 3 of the album photo cards. I adored this debut and I really hope they come back soon because oh my god, it was amazing. Here we have 3 more of her solo album photo cards as well as the 3 units she was in. I love that 2 of these cards are with Yuki because they got on so well not only during the show but obviously with el7zup as well. I love those cards. This was the first broadcast where they are holding their light stick. Here is a unit card. I believe this was also some sort of broadcast card given out. And then we start on the pobs for the first album, or the only album at this point. I love how colourful, by the way, these cards are and the backs. It's just so pleasing. Again, if you do need to know where any specific card is from, please let me know. I think I have nearly all of them now. There was a lot this era, and for a yeeun stan, it was very overwhelming. This is definitely one of my favourite cards, and I love that I was able to find a signed version of this as well. I really hope el7zup can come back soon because honestly it was amazing. I got to speak to yeeun so much this era. I have about 10 fan sign albums on my shelf. I pretty much entered and did group orders for every call and it was just the best time, so I really love looking back on these cards. This one was part of a winner set for a Make Star call, I think, and Throwback to Devil with the devil horns. I just love these cards so much. Here's the last few of the fan sign cards. I love that they did a unit for this last fan sign. This card I am so happy to have found. It's her KCON card from Saudi Arabia. Honestly, one of the prettiest yeeun cards of all time. Also peekaboo because that one is double-sided. Moving on, this is kind of a miscellaneous page for the el7zup activities, but they had their first concert in Japan, which those were the trading cards for. So you have 2 concepts and a selfie. There was also benefit Polaroids. I have one. I'm still missing this one, so hopefully I can find that this year too. Moving on then, we have the fan club. This was the 2 cards that you got in the fan club kit for el7zup, and then the season's greetings. This was the season's greetings card, and then this was one of the benefit cards. Here is more benefits for the season's greetings. I am missing 3 here sadly, but I'm hoping I can try and find them this year. I haven't seen them for sale yet and it's nearly been a year, so I'm not holding out too much hope. This is another KCON card from an el7zup attendance at KCON. I think this was a benefit. You had to spend so much at the store. And then my last page for photo cards. The first 2 are from the same event as the keyring at the start of my binder, the year anniversary in Japan. You got these 2 as part of the gift set. And then I just got these in today. These 5 cards here are from her birthday cafe events that her company did this year. My proxy was able to go on my behalf, and I didn't know until I opened the package today they actually ended up getting me one of the photo cards signed by yeeun, and she even wrote the date there, which I just love that so much, so I decided to put that one in the middle. But yeah, these were the 5 you got if you bought a drink at the cafe. Moving on from photo cards, I then go into bigger inclusions, and I kind of organise them both chronologically and also then by size. So I start off with these 6 pocket pages, and then I go on to 4 pockets, and then go on to 2 pockets, and it kind of resets chronologically each time, if that makes sense. So here I have her nuclear album photo card. Obviously they were weird sizes, like I said, CLC always has weird size photo cards, so that was her first photo card ever technically. I then have her helicopter pilot card, as well as a message card from when she did Cherry Coke promotions. I absolutely love this and it's just so cute. I also then have her Queendom Puzzle ID card, as well as her Queendom Puzzle coaster card. I then have her el7zup kind of sticker cards. There's 2, 1 for each version, as well as the el7zup Japan promotions. There was 2 little stickers for that. This here is her season's greetings el7zup ID card, and then here are just some stickers from her birthday cafe event recently, as well as a little receipt that says happy yeeun day on it, so cute. Moving on to the 4 pocket stuff, we here have her Freezum photo card, her black dress photo card, and her 2019 CLC season's greetings postcard. Here we have the me postcard set, so there was 3, 1 in each concept, as well as her inclusions from the helicopter album, so you get a little bookmark and a little postcard. This postcard is from when CLC did KCON. Here is the postcard for 2021 CLC season's greetings. This postcard you got in the beginning album, the Cherry Coke album. Sadly, there was only one, but yeah, you got one with every album. And then her Queendom Puzzle postcard. This is from the Queendom Puzzle Lucky Draw event as well. And then we have her el7zup postcard, so there was one in each concept. This again is from the Japan concert. This is one of the message cards. I am missing the other one, so there's a blank space here for that. Then here we just have 3 postcards from the concert. I love how there is one for each look as well. Here we have her el7zup Season's Greetings. It's very small, but a postcard, as well as her el7zup Japan benefit postcard. Here I have my ticket that my proxy has for the Japan first anniversary event. I just wanted to keep that in here because it's a cute little souvenir. And then we move on to the birthday cafe postcard. So there was 6 in total for this. They featured different photos I don't think that we've seen before. So Strange Way to Love, Cherry Coke, and then from the first anniversary Japan event, as well as obviously her new orange hair picky performance. Hair at Waterbomb was something else, and I hope you all are streaming picky. Here we move on to the 2 pocket inclusions. So we have her Question album postcard, as well as the humongous photo cards. I still laugh to this day that CLC did this for Cry Style. Then we have fan club postcards. So she has 2 on her own, and then 2 unit ones. Then here we have, I think this is 2017 CLC Season's Greetings. So there was some message cards and then also like a calendar. So we have 3 pictures here of yeeun on her own, and then her unit cards with Sawn. Then here we have her little standee from the beginning, the Cherry Coke album. Kind of a weird inclusion, and I had nowhere else to put it, so it's just in one of these pages. And then here we have her el7zup fan club postcard. It was kind of a filled in thing about yeeun. Currently, that is absolutely everything within my yeeun photocard binder. I wanted to finish the video on this spread because it's so cute and colourful. Like I said, if you do have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I do have a bunch of yeeun items that I haven't shown in this video, such as like fan sign albums, signed Polaroids, and honestly I have pretty much everything with yeeun's face on it. I think I'll bring this cute yeeun picket from the el7zup concert into the shop as an extra, but yeah, please do let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you so much for watching this video, and hopefully I will see you guys again soon. Bye!